Hello and welcome to Nigeria Football at the Pochettino to Chelsea. I don't know if I should be excited or I should be just me. Let's talk about Chelsea first before I talk about Pochettino because he's such a tremendous coach. I love him. He's a nice guy. He's a nice coach. But we're going to talk about him today. We're going to see how he's going to fit into Chelsea team. We're going to see some kind of decision that he needs to make that Chelsea team a better team. We're going to see what players do we think he needs to bring in, if he needs to bring any player in anyway, because Chelsea have a lot of players, man. So we're gonna do everything about Pochettino today. We're gonna do everything about what to expect from him next season. We're gonna talk a little bit about Chelsea's season this season. That's it. Please, if this is the first time I'm seeing this channel, hit the subscribe button, like, and on your notification button so that you can get everything about football content. We're gonna talk about a lot of things during this time before the Premiership starts again. Yep. All right, man. I've said it. I say the worst Chelsea team I've ever watched is this season. I've never watched Chelsea team this bad ever. And I can go to 1994 where they lost the League Cup or the FA Cup to Manchester United and they were trophyless that season. Awful, right? But this season is the true definition of what failure is all about. With the amount of money they spent, with the quality of player they have, I think this is the worst. I don't know to you. I think this is the worst Chelsea team I've ever watched in my life. You understand? And it comes to quite a lot of things: changing of the owner, changing of managers. I think there's this little problem that compound together and make Chelsea this awful. You understand? And I've said it, man. I said the worst thing, Bolly, the worst mistake he made was to let go of Tuchel, and the second worst mistake he made was to sign Lampard. Lampard was awful, man. Yep, that's it. And if you watch their game against Newcastle, there's some game of the season that you watch and you be like, are they this good? You watch their game against Newcastle, you watch their first leg against Manchester United, you watch their game against, I think, Liverpool, first leg, and you be like, these guys are good. Yeah. But it is what it is. So they've signed in Pochettino now. Pochettino is the new manager for Chelsea. And I know Pochettino. Pochettino is such a good coach, especially when he was in Tottenham. There are some... I don't feel like he should be the right person for Chelsea, to be candid. But since they've signed him, let's talk about what he can bring to the table. Pochettino is kind of where he have excelled, the likes of them Southampton and Tottenham. Why he excelled and why he was successful in these two clubs is the idea that he can build younger players. Do you get it? He can build younger players and turn them into stars, But coming into a club like Chelsea that they are already stars with a lot of budget, I think it's going to be a problem. And I think that's why he find it absolutely very, very difficult when he was in PSG. Because you have all these superstars. You have Neymar, you have Mbappe, you have... Does he even have Messi? Yes, he have Messi. You understand? So it's difficult for him when it comes to a bigger club with a lot of history. But when you have him in a club like Southampton, Tottenham, where he did absolutely very well, I think he can still do well there. But I don't want to judge him. I want to feel like the experience he had from PSG now, he's going to apply that in Chelsea and he's going to make Chelsea a better team. I think so. But to be candid, I think there are quite a lot of players that are going to enjoy his tenure. Because there's something you're not going to take away from Pochettino. Chelsea are going to enjoy football. That's it. And with the kind of players they have now, I think Chelsea need to enjoy football, to be candid. I mean, you could play Chelsea on every form. You could play them for 4-2-3. You could play them for 3-5-2. You can play them for 4-3-3. Every position you want to play, every formation you want to play with this Chelsea team, you can play them with it. So, I don't want to be very, very optimistic, but I still think he could do well. Yeah, I think he could do well if Chelsea gives him time. And another good thing about Todd Boehly, and why I feel Pochettino is going to do well is the idea that Todd Bowley gives chance to managers. I think the only reason he had a problem with Tuchel is because Tuchel do not want to follow his instruction. And as a boss, you really have a problem with any manager. But I think he gave Graham Potter a lot of chance. He gave Lampard a lot of chance. So I think he's going to give Pochettino a lot of chance. And I think if you give Pochettino the chance and give him the authority to manage a team, he's going to manage the team. But my problem is the complexity of Chelsea as it stands now. And there are players I think that are going to enjoy from Pochettino, especially Modric. Modric is going to enjoy from Pochettino. The likes of them James are going to enjoy from Pochettino. The likes of them ZH are going to enjoy from Pochettino. Enzo is going to enjoy from Pochettino. I'm not sure if Meduque is going to fit into the kind of game that he plays, but I feel like the likes of even Nkunku is going to enjoy Pochettino. Felix Joan, if Joan Felix, if they finally sign him, he's going to enjoy Pochettino. And the beautiful thing about Chelsea this season is the idea that they're not even going to Champions League. They're not going to any European competition, which means they're just going to concentrate on the domestic game, play it very well, perform very well, and hopefully they can do something. But on a roll, I think if given a chance, Pochettino is going to do well. Who do you think Pochettino is going to bring into the team that will change a lot of things? Nkunku absolutely is coming, but it's not coming as a striker. It's coming as it's coming as an attacking midfielder. But hey, man, if I'm a manager, I think I can still use Nkunku as my striker. If he is in Bundesliga, he's the highest goal scorer in Bundesliga now with 17 goals with the other guy. I think I could play him as a striker. But there's another option again. Lukaku is still there. Lukaku is doing absolutely well in Inter Milan. He's in the Champions League final. They just won the Coppa Italia now. So I think he still have an option of bringing Lukaku. For me, if I'm a manager and I look at Lukaku performing very well in Inter Milan, I'll be like, let me bring him in. He could perform magic. Lukaku at that front. And I think the biggest problem Chelsea are facing in recent time is the idea that they cannot replicate the kind of standing striker that they used to have. I mean, Chelsea are known to have all their success have come when they have a standing striker that is very good. Didier Drogba, Diego Costa, yeah, these are strikers that are very good. They can stand, control things, and take care of the attack. And I think Lukaku could fall into that. You understand? And I think if Pochettino work on Lukaku, Lukaku will be an asset for them. Lukaku could be back to Chelsea. Chelsea, man, if you look at their team, I'm serious, they have a lot of talent in that team. And I think the only thing that is missing in that team is coach. And now that they have a manager in the person of Pochettino, I think he's going to do well, to be candid, in all. Yeah. Who do I think he's going to sign? I don't think he needs to sign anybody again. I don't think he need to. I just think he needs to just work with what he have now. You understand? And deliver. Their defense are doing absolutely very well. Their defense are good, sorry. There are quite a lot of defense that he can bring in. I'm not talking about Fofana. I'm talking about other defenders in Chelsea that are doing absolutely very, very well. The midfield is still good, you know. If Kante is in form, Enzo is playing very well, I think they can still play very well next season without even signing anybody, to be candid. Yeah, that's it. Do I think Chelsea are going to be successful next season? Do I think they're going to win league? No, I don't think so. Do I think they can win any cup? Yes, I think they could win Carling Cup. Yep, that's it. And I think it will boost their confidence by winning any cup now. Because when it comes to Premiership now, the bar is so high that you'll be thinking who can compete with Man City. So let's not even go there. But I think Chelsea are going to be good next season. But for them to start winning trophy, I think it's going to take 2-3 years. That's it. To start thinking of winning Premiership, it's going to take 2-3 years. And I think if they leave Pochettino to maintain those 2-3 years, he could win trophy. He could win the Premiership for them. That's it. Congratulations to Chelsea, and I wish them the very best. Please, if this is the first time you're seeing this channel, subscribe, like, and on the notification button. Thank you, and God bless.